Hey guys, how's it going? I don't know how much of this is actually going to record because my phone does not have very good memory. Like, it doesn't keep memory very long. It's only a 16 gig phone, so it fills up pretty quickly. I haven't made a video in a couple weeks. The last video it's windy here. The last video I uploaded for you guys, I had said he was going to be coming early, and then there was a update regarding the ultrasound and all that stuff. So I was going based off the technician telling me that his due date was the 16th. He was going to come early. Stupid shirt. And so I spoke to my midwife, and she got my ultrasound results and said his lungs look good and he looks healthy and everything. But she said this late into pregnancy, they don't change the due date. They go off of the first, initial date, which was technically my first due date was the 17th, and then it got changed to the 27th once I had a proper ultrasound. So 27th is when he's supposed to come. Still. Not of this month, of November. So I said, okay, fine, whatever. So I'll just continue going to my appointments weekly or bi-weekly or whatever. So I decided to start something new. I know a lot of people are probably gonna have something to say about it. I haven't informed my midwife that I'm doing it yet, but I plan to let her know. As most of you guys know, I was hand expressing my colostrum to freeze for Thomas, and I managed to, hey Pepper, I managed to fill about 30 or so syringes in my freezer, which I have right now in my freezer. But it just wasn't relieving the pressure enough, like enough wasn't coming out. So I looked into getting a breast pump, and I got one from somebody generously donated me their Medela pump, which that's another thing people will probably say, you're not supposed to reuse breast pumps, whatever. I know you're not supposed to, but as long as you take the safe precautions to make sure that it's sterile and all that stuff, then it's fine. So everything was properly sterilized, which is how I got this on my tummy. Because I had to boil everything in hot water and I burned myself. So I have to go see my family doctor tomorrow to get some antibiotics for it because it's not healing and keeps reopening. Allie's being stubborn and doesn't want to nap, but I'm trying to get her to nap so that way she gets up around like 6 or so, and then she'll go back to bed around 11 o'clock. She's decided to change her sleeping schedule on me. But yeah, so I have 3 breast pumps, actually. I have 2 electrics and 1 manual. The manual one is an Avent. And then I have a Ameda one, which is Ameda Purely Yours or something like that, which was my sister-in-law's, which she gave back. And then I have my Medela. So I've been using the Medela because it seems to draw more out and help a lot more with the pressure. So far I started pumping. It's been about a week since I started pumping now, and it's been helping a lot. I've been doing it twice a day and getting out about 4 ounces per time, so per side. A lot of people have been asking why I'm pre-freezing my colostrum, and it's because breastfeeding didn't work out with Allie in the hospital. She wasn't able to latch onto me, and I was so badly engorged I couldn't breastfeed. So they ended up giving her formula while I was still not fully there. I was still like on heavy medication from the surgery. So they gave her formula, and I was pretty upset about that because them giving her the formula and her having a soother is what I believe ruined our bond of trying to breastfeed. So I don't want that to get ruined with Thomas this time. So I'm making sure, like, I'm taking all the proper like precautions ahead of time to make sure that doesn't happen. So that's why I'm pre-freezing, making sure I have colostrum frozen for him for when he's born, which I'll be taking to the hospital with me for them to thaw and give him, basically. So, now, I get a lot of, like, comments, not on here, but different posts that I post on like, my mom's boards and stuff, on why I am already using a breast pump, because it is believed that breast pumps will stimulate labor, like nipple stimulation will start labor. And I don't believe in any of those old wives' tales that they tell you. They tell you to stimulate your nipples, have sex, walk, eat spicy food, all that stuff. I believe they're all wives' tales. And in my mind, the baby will come when the baby's ready. Nothing can force the baby to come out unless if you have to have medical intervention, get a C-section, or they induce you, stuff like that. So, I've been fine. I've been having cramps, but I haven't been getting contractions from the pumping or anything. So, it's pretty much been going good. Just to show you roughly, I usually pump around 10 o'clock in the morning, and today I waited it out till about 3. Actually, I just finished about 10 minutes ago, and I got out that much, which is a full bottle, literally, like, that's full. And these are, how many? These are 2-ounce bottles, and I filled over that, so it's over 2 ounces. And when I pour them into the freezer bags, 2 ounces usually gets me 4 ounces in a bag. So I probably have about 5 ounces in that tube, which is pretty awesome. And that's just from waiting longer. I've been drinking lots of fluids, eating and all that stuff, keeping it up, and my body just keeps producing it more and more and more and more. So, yeah, my sister told me, she's like, oh, you should stop doing that because the more you stimulate your breast to create more, like your breast will think that the baby's already here and that's how much you're feeding the baby. But like I said, I'm just doing it. Just be prepared in case anything goes wrong. Even if he does end up breastfeeding, then I have some already frozen. If somebody needs to watch him for me for a day and I can't breastfeed him or something, then they have some in the freezer they can give him. So, but yeah, so that's basically how things are going. My supply is building up pretty quickly. I don't think I'm going to need any medications to help with that when he's actually born, because everything seems to be going good. My next video will probably be a what's in my hospital bag. I'm probably going to start packing that, at least his anyways, so it's out of the way. I'm going to pack his within the next like week or so. Oh, and I'm tired. Allie is being typical Allie, not trying. She doesn't want to go to sleep. But yeah, I'm going to at least pack his, show you guys what I have packed in his. Mine, I'm probably not going to pack until, like, closer to my due date, because I still wear all my clothes, so I want to have those available to me beforehand. I still have to buy my postpartum pads, anything I'm going to need in the hospital, stuff like that, so I don't really have the stuff for my bag yet. But yeah, so that's basically how it's been going. So for all you moms out there that are losing hope in breastfeeding, it's not impossible. Like, my body knows what to do since this is my second pregnancy. My body knows what it needs to do. So I'm just gonna, those tubes are safe to freeze and reuse because they're very expensive apparently. These ones are snappies. They're called snappies. That's what they're called. So I use those and I just attach them to the pump head and then just pump into it. So I'm not using the bottles yet. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or any comments or anything, please no negative ones. I really don't like negative comments on my videos. But if you have any like questions or anything, then feel free to leave them below. And yeah, I'll be back with my next video, which will probably be the what's in my diaper bag. But in terms of my bump, I will show you guys my bump since I'm 35 weeks. Minus this burn is very nasty looking and it's very painful, which I'm getting it looked at tomorrow. But this is my 35-week bump, my big boy. Very excited. I can't wait till his due date. It's so close. It's getting some peppers on my bed. Right there. And there's a kid crying outside my window. Never a dull moment in my neighborhood. So yeah, that's it. So like I said, if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to leave them below. Comments, or any tips on breastfeeding, whatever. why I'm doing it, anything like that, feel free to comment. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you all soon. Bye.